craziest Pokemon leveling tricks that players discovered. Back in the early 2000s, when Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire had just come out, it was way harder to level up your Pokemons, with most people spending hours battling wild Pokemon just to get stronger. But there was one discovery that completely changed the way players leveled up forever. You see, the games included a daycare where you could leave your Pokemon, so every single step you took in the game gave them one experience point, and at first glance this just seemed like a small bonus. But some players started thinking about ways they could turn this into something much bigger. The thing is, on Route 111, there were these muddy slopes that you could only climb with a ton of speed using the bike. However, if you were too slow, your character would slide back down to the bottom. And the crazy part is that the game actually counted both the climb and the slide as steps. So your Pokemon in the daycare would keep gaining experience non-stop while you did this. But players still had one big problem to solve. What I mean is that in order for this trick to keep working, you had to keep pressing the up button manually on the GBA. So the second you let go, the whole loop ended, which meant you could not just walk away from the game. But that is when players came up with the most genius solution of all. As it turns out, they started using a rubber band and a pen to hold the button down for them, which meant they could leave their Game Boy running all night long, and when they came back, have a super pose